Hi you guys, so I came on here to do like a doll hair rant kind of video. I want to talk about the differences between good quality and bad quality hair, obviously. What I've experienced with Hasbro and what I've experienced with the Mattel company. Let's start off by talking about the Mattel dolls and just in general. They may have like box hair and smushed and just craziness, but Mattel hair is actually brushable. That's the one thing that's good about Mattel. They may have these plasticky bodies now, not like they used to have the bending techniques, but the hair is actually brushable. I've had so many problems with returning Hasbro dolls because I have attempted to restyle or brush the hair and it just matted. Like as soon as I ran a brush through it, it started to mat at the ends. Hasbro has the worst quality hair I've ever seen in my life. I've been getting these dolls. It's Ariel with the flip curls. That hair is not brushable. Even the Moana doll, the new one that's made by Hasbro, she has all that wild, crazy hair. That's not brushable. I brushed it twice and immediately it started to matte. They have the cheapest quality I've ever seen in my life. These dolls are $10, and so is a Mattel doll. So I think that Hasbro should definitely step up their quality as far as hair goes. Now, it's not every Hasbro doll that's like this. It's the ones that's like the $9.99 dolls, the princessy dolls. And it's not every doll. Like Pocahontas and Mulan's okay. You gotta look for that finish on the hair. The matte finish is what's gonna matte up. So matte finish mattes up. The silky like shiny hair, that's fine, that's brushable, you guys. So like that big salon styling Ariel, she's got that really pretty silky soft hair, that's brushable. But the matte finish as far as the hair goes, like I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like I have a Mattel doll right here. She has not been, I mean, she's been brushed millions of times, like and no shedding, no matting. Look, do you see this? This is quality right here. This is like silky finish. This has been brushed so many times I cannot tell you. I used her in my salon doll video. I've been brushing her. I've been restyling her. All kind of stuff. You know, and it's just such nice quality. You see the shine in this? This is good hair right here. This is a good synthetic fiber hair. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and show you this though. This is just crazy. I mean, this is kind of boxy right here a little bit. I guess I used her in my salon dog video, but it's brushable, you know? It's not going to mat up, which is good. Even though they have really cheap bodies, so that's the one thing that's downfall about the Mattel company, that they are making hollow plastic bodies. They can still make them bend and click knees because they, for that 50th anniversary, I have the Malibu Barbie, and Malibu Barbie has the bend and click knees, so they could still do it, but I think it would be more costly to them. I would pay a higher price, in my opinion, if they would make bend and click knees. That would be a step up for me. The Mattel company needs to make bend and click knees. It's just quality, you know. I miss the old school dolls. When I was younger, I had the ones with the bent arms that were like this, and had the bend and click knees. Like late '80s, early '90s Barbies were from my time. That's the ones that I grew up with. I had what did I have? I had Ariel. I had the Storm doll. I think that was it. I only had like two Barbies, but the dolls that I played with in general were in really good quality. They were bend and click knees. They had the bent arms. They had the really long hair, like Hollywood Hair Barbie and Totally Hair Barbie was just really nice dolls. I've actually played with them when I was little. I do actually own them in the back. I have Hollywood Hair Barbie and Totally Hair Barbie, and I have Jewel Hair Mermaid Barbie. I have all of them in the background, but they have such nice quality hair. It has brushable. They have the bent and clip knees, the bent arms. I think they just really missing out on quality. But as far as the hair goes, though, the hair is really nice. Though the hair is brushable. Oh my God, I can't tell you how many dolls I have returned from the Hasbro company because I brushed it. Even attempting to restyle it messes them up. So if you get a Hasbro doll, if it's really a matte finish, if it's not shiny, if it's really like dry and coarse looking like the Moana doll or the Ariel doll with the flip curls, like if it's flipped up like Snow White, that's hair is not brushable at all. Don't even try to do it because if you brush it, oh my God, it's the worst experience ever. You're gonna have to return it, obviously. As soon as you start brushing it, it'll start matting on the end. It's just a really, really cheap hair. I mean, it's just horrible. Now you notice though that they did change the Hasbro Ariel dolls. They no longer have that flip curl. They have that long, just flowing hair in the back, and it's silkier too. I think they've noticed it too that it's not brushable. I'm sure people have been returning it because of that, because it's not brushable. There's no way you're gonna play with a doll for like one time brushing it and it's gonna mat up. It's ridiculous. This is my opinion. But you noticed that they did make the Ariel doll, the Hasbro Ariel doll, the one with the green dress that's like $9.99. They made it more of a silkier texture. They made it more shiny, like that doll that I just showed you. In that sense though, it's just been crazy though. The stuff that they've been making though. I mean, as I think Mattel was making good quality Barbies, princess dolls, but and then they started to go into this division where it was like a molded on top instead of them actually making a gown, which I cannot stand. That's the one thing I cannot stand about a Disney princess doll. If you're gonna make a Disney princess doll, you're not gonna make no cheap molded on top. You're gonna make a gown. You're gonna make her a costume and honor that she's a Disney princess. She's not gonna have some stupid cheap molded on top. And then, oh God, and Mattel with the gel is just crazy. I don't understand why Mattel puts so much gel in the hair too. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Even the straight hair dolls, they like gunk it on and then they rubber band it over in the packaging. It's just ridiculous. This doll, even this doll right here, I did not wash her yet. She still has a lot of like gunk towards the back of the hair right here. And she was packaged like that. She was packaged with a ton of gel in the hair. And that's why people get so aggravated with the Mattel company. While they have good quality hair, it's washable. Obviously, you can wash this out. So you can ball wash it. You can wash it with shampoo. You know, whatever you do to get the gel out. It is possible to get the gel out. But the fact that they put so much gel in it for a straight hair doll, they can't figure out a way to not have so much gunk in there, not to just like slather it on like gel. And then the curly hair dolls, the curly hair dolls are like crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. Like they cannot figure out a way to make a doll not have so much crunchy gelled hair, just like ugh, like that. You could feel it though. It's as hard as a rock though. That purple hair doll, the curly hair dolls. I mean, just in general, like this curvy Barbie never had an ounce of gel in her hair. And I don't understand why, but she didn't. It was just so strange. I was expecting like she had a little like body wave and like a little curl on the end, and I was expecting her to have gel, and she didn't have any. I was like so shocked that they figured out a way to actually make things. So they can do it, but they choose not to sometimes. It's just the manufacturer's choice whether to put gel in the hair or not. So I think Mattel really needs to watch their quality though, as far as that. The the hair is good quality, but I miss the bend and click knees. I wish they would start making them again. Because the last bend and click knee doll that I've seen that's recent was that curling hair doll. I could show you her real quick. So if you want to purchase a bend and click knee Barbie, they still manufacture them, but they're very faint. So like they have every now and then you'll catch one. I'm gonna show you her real quick so that way you can know what to look for. Okay, you guys, so this was the last bend and click knee Barbie that I've seen in a long time. She is this one right here. If you notice, they sold her for Toys R Us, had her for about 20 bucks. And she has the old school bend and click knees, which I was so happy about when I purchased her. She was around $20. I'm sure they still sell her at Walmart, but she has the old school bend and click knees. Like I was just like so surprised. Like, watch, see that? You hear that noise? She's got the old school bend and click knees, which I was very happy with this doll. This was a really nice purchase. As far as the hair is concerned, though, don't put it in hot water because it will it crinkles up. So don't even bother to even wet the hair because it's just gonna be a hot mess. So don't stay away from water with this doll because I did attempt to restyle this doll. This is my second purchase because the first one I did mess up because I attempted to ball wash it and dip it in boiling water and it just matted up. It made like this really bad crinkles and I tried to brush it out, and it was just a really big mess. So try to stay away with hot water, hot water, because it's got some kind of memory thing in it, and it makes the hair really crinkle up though. And she even has like the old, like really like this and like this. Remember the old ones that had the bent arms that would go out like this and like that? That was just this was a really nice purchase, you guys. So if you're looking for a nice bend and click knee Barbie, they do still manufacture them, but they're very faint. This is the only one I've seen in a long time that's actually a bend and click knee Barbie. So, and she was about 20 bucks. She has the memory, like if you curl her hair, it'll stay for like 2 seconds, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so just try to watch when you're looking at the Barbies and the Hasbro dolls. You can tell. I'm telling you, you can tell. Let me get the Ariel doll so you can see her and you can tell the difference. What I'm talking about as far as matte and shiny. Just what to look for. That way you know if the hair is gonna matte. If you brush it, you'll be able to tell right away. I'm telling you. So this is an example of the doll like you'd want to stay away from right here. This is not a brushable doll. It's she looks like legit like Snow White. But you can see how it's not really shiny at all. It's very matte. I'm gonna show you the difference between that and the Barbie watch. Okay, watch. You see the difference? How it's like really shiny. Let me show you. If I get with my hand behind there. Sorry for the lighting, you guys, but let's see if we can get this a good close up. Like this is like, Jesus, this light is cuckoo right now. So I just had my lighting changes. I had my little salon set down there that I did a video, but you can obviously see the difference how it's really shiny, very silky. And this is like really kind of matte. It's like a matte finish. You see the difference? This is what you can look for. You see how Barbie's hair is really shiny? This is like more of a matte finish. That's the things that you can obviously look for when you're looking for a doll, to looking for as far as if it's brushable or not. She is collectible. I do collect these dolls. I've tried to restyle this hair because I hated this hair, the Snow White flipped up curls. They no longer manufacture this doll like that. Now she's all straight and silky, and they changed the hair completely, which is crazy. From when I bought her though, she was cute. You know, she had the little Snow White curls, but I was like, and then I figured, I'll buy her and I dip her in boiling water. That didn't even help. When you dip these dolls in boiling water, it just makes them worse because it's like crinkly on the ends. It just looks horrendous. So don't even try to restyle this doll if you own this. Don't even brush it because it's just not worth it to me. They still sell these dolls very faintly because they do have the new manufactured dolls. Obviously, they know they made a mistake by making this doll with the Snow White hair, and the hair texture is just really bad too. You've noticed that they made a mistake, so they did change these dolls so that they no longer look like this. Thank God. It's just horrible. I'm sure that hair is brushable because it's the same hair that's like the Hasbro Ariel doll with the salon set. It's the same quality. It's really really nice, soft. That hair is awesome. It's beautiful. I know why Mattel started losing their business with the Disney Store. Obviously, they probably ordered like a cheaper price maybe, and the quality difference is immaculate though, because they started making them molded on tops. You notice that Hasbro has not done that. I'm just saying, like, you've been noticing that they've been designing like little gowns for the dolls and not actual having molded on tops. I mean, Hasbro is like, it's just iffy for me. I don't know. To me, you can just buy a really nice Mattel Barbie though for that price and have the brushable hair. Because that's obvious what some people do. They actually do comb the hair out and they do play with the hair. And you want something that's good quality, obviously, and it's not going to be hairspray, not unless it's a really shiny, shiny finish. On the doll's hair, you can obviously tell it's very shiny and it's very silky. It's very pretty, you guys. Even though Mattel does have box hair, it is washable, it is brushable. So you can wash this hair and get all the hair gunk out of it, and you can brush it, and it's just fine. Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy though how all these doll companies work though. How much the quality difference is changing as the years go on. They're getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. I find because they never had these hollow plastic Barbies a long time ago. It was rubber. I mean, it was solid bodies with the twist and turn waist and the bend and click knees. I mean, I miss the quality coming from Mattel how it used to be. It's just like even the costumes. The costumes are like made out of spandex and it's not even made out of cotton anymore. It's made out of crap. And they used to have the little snaps on them, the little zippers and everything. They don't even do that anymore. They do Velcro. That's halfway sewn on. It's not really sewn on too well because I've had the garments from the Mattel company, the jumpsuit, the purple. It was a blue pajama set, and it had like the overlay with the lace, the yellow lace. The little snap on the bottom that goes around the dolls, the Velcro just popped right off. I was like, really? This is crazy. And even the gowns, though, the gowns are like a polyester nylon, really cheap fabric. They're not making good quality clothing like they used to. They're not gonna fall apart in the sense, but you could feel the quality is just really, really bad, you guys. But I mean, for that $3 price range, I would like a nice garment. People would pay extra. Mattel and Hasbro, if y'all would make good quality dolls, if y'all would up the price and say, you know what, we're gonna start making these bend and click knees now. We're gonna start manufacturing like the old school Barbies, how we used to make them. People would pay the high price for them. People would pay the high price because they want quality. You know, it's just it would be nice though. People don't want cheap dolls. They want something that's gonna last. That's the problem. This is just my opinion, you guys. I mean, you can obviously take it as it is. If you got any comments, if you want to leave any comments down below on anything that I said, you can leave it down below. I would take them gladly. And sometimes I may not respond, sometimes I will. It's just how I am. But if you got any comments, if you got any questions, leave them down below. Just remember to like and subscribe, and you see more doll videos. Bye-bye.